Yeah, to get that seat at the table mentality out the mix. We don't need a seat at the damn table. If you got a seat at their table, basically you're going to be the one serving butter biscuits. If you have a seat at their table, you're going to be serving butter biscuits. See, family, we got to get that seat at the table, meaning get down with white people so they can control and dictate everything. Family, we're going to have to learn how to do things independent of white intervention. Now, look, understand, we're under a global system of white supremacy. We got to understand that. But we have to get into the habit of learning how to do things independently without the influence or impact of white people dictating the moves that we make. See, if we want to talk about freedom and things of that nature, we're going to have to be free all the way from top to bottom. We're going to have to learn how to trade with other nations and do business with other nations. First of all, before we do that, enough of us, we're going to have to learn how to trade and do business with one another here, because psychologically, we've been hit with the jealous gene. If a black person is doing something successful, we've been reprogrammed by the white supremacists to hate on them and be jealous of them. We got to get that out of our system. Again, just look at some of the people who were complaining about the Foundation of Black American Conference and the success that it's going to be. Again, we got $30,000 in 2 days, and you had a whole bunch of folks jumping out of the window upset about that. You had a lot of people jumping out of the window upset about it. By the way, everybody, if you haven't hit the like button, click the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, family. Hit the thumbs up. And hit the subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. But some of the people complaining, look at their complaints. Some of them, man, why y'all got to get all that money? Man, y'all just trying to finesse some money. Why don't y'all ever do the same complaints for the Asians in your community who's doing nothing but making money off you and not giving anything back? See, if you don't have that same smoke for the Asians that's doing it, don't do that with other black people. All of a sudden, you want to become an accountant when a black person is doing legitimate business. See, that's a cancer mentality that you got to get out of here. See, we're going to have to get that out of our system. When a black person is doing legit business, all of a sudden, well, how much money you make? Well, let me look at your books. How much did you give back to the community? Now you want to be a damn accountant after the Asian cat and the Arab cat are selling you lace fronts through a bulletproof window and you ain't saying nothing about where the money's going? So now you want to be an accountant? That's Samboism. We got to get Negroes like that away from us. We got to get Negroes like that away from us, that pocket watching garbage. That's the problem. This is why we're having the Foundation of Black American Conference, where everybody's going to be on the same page. We're not going to hate each other for being successful in their businesses. See, we're supposed to learn how to do business with each other. I want to see successful black people. We got to get into that habit. When we see somebody successful, all of a sudden our low self-esteem kicks in. I want to see people successful. The more successful, the merrier. This is why, if you look at some of the work I've done, I've given money to a lot of people's crowd funds. A lot of brothers and sisters out here who do independent movies, if you look, you'll see my name on there because I've contributed to their funding. With Spike Lee, when Spike Lee, remember, he did a crowd fund, I contributed to that. I put like 10 stacks on Spike Lee's joint. Something like that. Well, look at that movie, The Blood of Jesus. I'm an executive producer on there. I want all of us to win. Because when we all start winning, all of us, we have a protection mechanism. When it's just one person trying to shine and glide, you're actually very vulnerable. See, I want a lot of us to come through so that one person is not being targeted. See, I don't look at myself as being the special Negro. We got a lot of black folks who, if they get a certain job or a certain position, they walk around like, well, shit, the white folks love me. I'm special. You want to be the big Negro on the plantation. A lot of folks get off on being the big Negro on the plantation. Our brother Neely Fuller talks about that. The head Negro on the plantation. I get to say when it's quitting time, that type of thing. No, I don't want to be on the plantation, period. I want enough of us to get off that plantation so when they come looking for us, we have a protection mechanism. That's why I want everybody to come up. I want everybody to get shine so we can all come up together. That's what we're doing with the Foundational Black American Conference. I want everybody who's thorough to get shine. I want everybody to get some shine. You dig? But yeah, we got people, look, we got a lot of people around us with this mentality where if another person, another black person, see, black people, there's some certain Sambos out here, they don't have a problem with a black person getting money if a white person gave them the money. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't have a problem with a black person getting money if they know that a white person gave them the money. See, it's different. Let me explain. If a dude plays basketball real good and he gets a NBA contract from white people, black folks are pretty cool on that. You're not going to really hate on him like that because you know he still has to be on his P's and Q's. If a dude writes a couple of rap songs and get a record deal, gets $500,000 or whatever, you ain't going to really hate on him. You're like, okay, that's okay, my nigga. He can rap. The white folks gave him a check. The problem is, this is where you see the hate. If a black person becomes successful without the white person, then that's the problem. Then all of a sudden, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. If a black person becomes successful and a white person didn't give him a check or a white person didn't lift him up like that, like, oh, wait a minute now. Wait, hold on now. That nigga must have stole something. He must have sold some crack. What that nigga do? Man, you must be out here scamming. All of a sudden, you know where that comes from? When a black person does it without white people, all of a sudden you start sounding like a slave catcher. Niggas start sounding like a damn slave catcher. That's when niggas start getting like Florida Evans. Where is JJ getting all this cash? Now you turn into Florida Evans. Because if it's a black man doing it, you understand if he does it on his own without white intervention, white people ain't gonna be cool with it. And your Sambo ass mind, you wanna get in good with the white folks. You see? You know white folks ain't gonna feel too good about that black person doing some shit without them. So now, white mama, white daddy, who's that nigga on that horse? Who's that nigga on that nag? You start sounding like Steven from Django. Yeah? That's the mentality we got to get out of here.